Got ourselves team 1 together with Amarok as the Elemental Shaman. Never get to play last time because C-Mark and the Arcade Mage did all the work. Got ourselves Kargath gonna be first up, camoing around, trying to see if we can get an angle versus Coda. And big aim shot in the opener. Playing the Marksman this time instead of Beast Mastery. For some reason I thought it was BM again. Oh, is that slow? Looks like maybe Steel Trap does end up charging past Steel Trap into a trinket out of that stun, but it's gonna be stunned right after. Wait a second, wait, hold on. What'd you trinket? Did you end up trinketing something by accident by the looks of it? Or you thought you got stunned? Maybe it was Steel Trap and you were just like confused the stun and the Steel Trap together? Maybe gonna be Steel Trap right after, as Kargath does get himself a pretty nice rapid fire big kill shots to follow. Does he have the damage right now? Going to use the heal off of the bed, doesn't turn around to the bed. That's exactly what you should be doing as a warrior. Whenever you can hit the hunter, you gotta hit the bed, charging in, but it's gonna be big kill shots. It's gonna be enough. Ooh, rapid fire does go for the stun at the very end, but Kargath does get to barely survive this. Locking it gonna be up next as an Affliction Warlock. I am seeing a lot of Affliction Warlocks as of recently. A lot more of you boys are going Affliction. All of EU was just Affliction Central, with maybe like one Destro. But NA, there's quite a few Afflictions here. A stable Affliction gonna be up. Kargath is gonna go for Feign Death. Does end up removing you away, but it's gonna do quite a chunk of damage to his health in the end. The wall for Lockinator, trying to go for Bitter Drain Life. Kargath needs to fight through the shields or get himself a defensive. Does go for Survival of the Fittest, trying to go for better damage. Lockinator got himself mad shield available and is going to drain the health off of the pet to give himself a bit of survivability. As Kargath's health is not doing all that good, I think it's just over. Yeah, the doubts, when they're set in, once the Dark Lair extends them, that's it. It's just permanently there. Mish gonna be joining in next. He is a red pally. Hold on a second. This man is a red pally, but he's got a sword and board. This is interesting. Hold on a second. What is this? Oh, what is happening? What? Hold on a second. What is this? That is a red pally. That is not a tank. That is not a tank. Can't confirm. Shield Event is not a prot pally ability. This man got Final Wreck, also not a prot pally ability. Wake of Ashes, not a prot pally ability. Mish from Moonguard just playing a sword and board prot pally or red paladin. What is this? What is going on here? I love his full Mog, by the way. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Full Frosty. That looks great. Stun onto Sensei. Able to blast right through him, though, either way. What is happening right now? Basket protection to nice Sensei. Any karma? Wait a second. Does he take him out right here? It just needs a little bit more damage. What is going on? What is happening? Hold on a second. This red paladin picks up a sword, picks up a board. That is a one-hander, right? Or is that a two-hander somehow? And you just got a shield. What is happening? Wait. I was gonna say, wait, a red pally with a one-hander? Like, unless you can do shield, I don't know how you'll scale with weapon damage, but I don't think it matters. I don't think you maybe even scale off weapons to begin with. What is happening? Rand is gonna be up next, trying to get a better angle versus Mish, but Mish is out here just already hammering the guy, charging in, sword. Does a shield do anything for you? I imagine it gives you like a new finisher, right, for armor and stuff? Is that what the case is? Ranner is trying to see if he can cut right through Mish. Is going to be an intro by Mish into more Wake of Ashes, Wars Up to Fall. Got him so plenty of survivability. And I imagine the shield may even let you block a couple attacks from Rannerus, right? Ranner is flying up in the air. Mish trying to see if he can find himself an angle. Playing the spinning hammer build too. Very interesting. Gonna be Rannerus does pick up the demonic soul that he's able to slay. Darkness really early, but maybe pretty good. Mish wants to see if I can walk up from him quick, blind to follow onto Rannerus as he backs away from him for just a moment. And Rannerus trying to see if he can get wait out until he can get himself some resources. No more trinket available, so next go better be a good one. Mish does go for a stun onto Rannerus. Hammers still spinning, goes for a stun back onto the paladin as it's going to be Searing Light. Almost gets it off, but does get interrupted as Mish trying to see if he can maybe back retreat out of there for a second. Bubble to follow, trying to go for a bit of a final right. Goes in for big damage. Going to be another portal, another walk out of Rannerus. I was going to say another portal. Does go for the blind. Rannerus' next few attacks are going to end up missing Mish for 4 seconds. Does go for the imprison right after. Got himself a Spore Cloak. This paladin is able to get kudos out of these boys, even though he doesn't have a proper two-hander into a stun. Rannerus does end up going down right now. Oh my goodness, Mish! What is happening? What is going on? Diabolica's last one over for the team too. Last one left. As Mish is going, cutting right through all these boys as a red pally with a one-hander and a shield. How are you even able to get your Temple's Verdicts off with a one-hander? Is that happening? Or are you just going for like shield slams? I don't even understand. It is going to be a stun onto Mish with an Infernal. That's going to be double portal attacking him. Port out of Diabolical's got him to reflect in case there's a Hodge out of Mish. Goes in for a final wreck. Got him some survivability. Laying hands to follow. Trying to be proactive with his self-healing ability. Stun onto Dia. Does go for a trick and wall. Dark back to everything available. Cannonball's going to slam down, but it's going to be short stun. Mish trying to see if he can find himself a cover behind the pillar. One Cannonball hits him in the back. Trying to see if he can get away from it. Blind onto all these pets for just a moment, but the blinds break to the fear. Able to get away from the Bonds of Fel. As Dia is now out of all defenses. Mish just you had to commit a lot of cooldowns just to force these defenses, but that man is left with no bubble, no bloodsugar protection. Shield evade is coming back up in like 15 seconds, and Dia, if they can get himself an angle versus Mish, could be rough. Mish can't even heal himself. He's out of mana. Even as he's having to go for cleanses or hand of freedoms or any of these basic abilities, he literally spends a lot of mana doing all these things. Dia is setting up a portal together with a little bit of immolation. Gonna be a reflect. As long as Mish does not reflect a Hodge on himself, he'll be okay. Soulfire should be able to break past the Shield of Vengeance. There's gonna be a final wreck from a distance onto Dia. Is gonna end up porting out of there. Does not want to find out if Mish got any bursts available. Does have himself Divine Toll. More hammers flying in. Stun to follow. Bonds to follow. Is gonna port Mish. Mish may be in a bit of trouble. Oh, Mish got mishmashed there a little bit, but the man did end up getting himself quite a bit of a play though, as a Retribution Paladin with a sword and board. I want to know if what kind of fit it. Don't even need to tell everybody in chat. But I would love for you to like whisper me in detail in Discord or something. Just whisper me, let me know like what do you, how do you do damage? Do you even have a proper finisher? That was interesting. As Dia gonna be up next versus Seabar. Got a full slow or full root with the silence to follow. New Moon gonna be out. Looks like maybe Seabar is gonna build up for the full moon build. Got him some big star surge. Is Dia taking a lot of damage right now? As it is Seabar's cooldowns, I guess. Yeah, it is. That is. Oh. Huh? What is happening? Oh. Weird. I don't know what happened. Maybe Dia just didn't want to fight the Boomkin? Is that what happened? Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Abrumi's just... The game crashed? Did it crash? I have no idea. Everything was fine, and then it looked like Dia left, but maybe game did crash for him. I have no clue. I have no clue, honestly. Interesting. I have no idea. It looked like Dia left, but maybe something happened. I'm not sure. We'll have to think. Yeah, I think so. I have no idea. All right, let's get us another go.